Hi, Breathe family. Welcome in. I'm Sean, and I'll be guiding you through a 15 and 20 minute-ish sound meditation today. Let's go ahead and get started. Find your comfortable seated position, and don't feel like you need to rush at all, right? But our meditation today will all be about talking about moving forward. So, first off, take some time to acknowledge your physical self. Feel free to take some neck rolls to round in your spine to lift up your chest space. And rather than thinking we need to sit or do something a certain way, you're initially carving and molding your way into your seat so that when you get there, it's restful but energizing and suited just for you. As your movements start to soften and start to calm, notice how your thought space starts to calm. Big deep breath in and a big deep breath out. Good, and really start to settle in to this space you've created. Take a moment to rest your palms facing down to ground in, or possibly facing up to really grasp and to receive any of the knowledge given to us today. Maybe you have one of each, grounding the information in as it comes in. Open your jaw, nod your chin to your chest. Feel the openness in the back of your neck. And then keep chin to chest. Just slowly start to lift your head up. And then slightly peel your chin away, finding an open throat, a relaxed mouth, resting your tongue at your two front teeth. Sit up nice and tall. And as your heart space lifts up, shutter your eyes closed if you haven't already. And as I started out by saying, right, sometimes in meditation we feel it needs to be or look or feel a certain way. We feel if we're not constantly doing or keeping a routine or honoring certain things in our life, then we're maybe staying dormant. I notice in myself when I take the instrument that I love so much of drums and grooves and rhythms, a certain egotistical part of me is saying I need to play and look and do certain things. And of course, there's another part of me saying, or else what will happen? Or else I won't be quote unquote the best. Or else I quote unquote won't fulfill some inner need that isn't really a part of me, or you, or us. And that the real challenge is that when those voices start to come in, maybe to take a moment to stop and reflect, just as we are in our meditation here and now, to see where these feelings are coming from. following a rabbit hole to see where they started from or stem from. Fears of the past, worries of the future, and if we can just understand that this is one of the many illusions of life, trickery of ego to self, true self that loves this thing unconditionally, thing, person, place, entity. And ego puts forth the obstacle, the challenge, the overthought. And we can really allow ourselves to sit with these feelings and these tendencies that we seem to go through, loving something and then being frustrated by it, or practicing something so much and maybe not grasping every little piece of it just yet. When in fact, that's where the real love lies, is figuring things out that are tough, not giving up on yourself when you've spent minutes and hours and days and knowing that this quote unquote being the best is the biggest illusion. It's just a competition with yourself, if any. As we allow ourselves to watch and see these tendencies, whether it be fear or ego, and then moving into heart space, reminding yourself of the true unconditional love that you have for this peace and joy of the thing that you are growing in and with. Take some time to understand that, or practice spending 2 minutes a day and realize things start to add up. And we realize the true meanings of why we do the things we do, how they make us feel, the peace that they bring to us. For you, finding joy in learning. For others, finding joy in learning and sharing and teaching. And our mantra as we move into our meditation on moving forward and what that looks like for you in your passion and in your love. And our mantra today will be I believe. Let's take a big deep breath in, connecting with these words, inhaling and exhaling. I believe. As you breathe in and out, you may keep your attention fixated on just these two words. You may initially start to add some kind of reference or your own personal magic at the end. For example, I believe I can do anything. Another example, I believe I can move forward through different meaningful exercises, mental, physically, and emotionally. I believe that I can move forward by resting my body and mind today. I believe I can move forward by reflecting on my hard work I've put in today. I believe I can move forward by uplifting others in their time of need and in my time of light. I believe others can lift me up in my time of need and their time of light. Take a moment, take a big deep breath in, and gather up these thoughts, these emotions surrounding your I believe mantra. And just like the clouds clearing through your I believe mantra, shining through the blue sky as your opposing thoughts start to brush away like clouds evaporating. Big deep breath in through the center of your chest, expanding in your heart space, filling up. And a big sigh out. As we conclude, I would like to end by reading a very special poem passage that really spoke to me in day-to-day growth, in day-to-day life. And it's titled When Great Trees Fall by Maya Angelou. When great trees fall, rocks on distant hills shudder, lions hunker down in tall grasses, even elephants lumber after safety. When great trees fall in forests, small things recoil into silence, their senses eroded beyond fear. When great souls die, the air around us becomes light, rare, sterile. When we breathe briefly, our eyes briefly see with a hurtful clarity. Our memory, suddenly sharpened, examines, gnaws on kind words, unsaid, promised walks never taken. Great souls die, and our reality bound to them takes leave of us. Our souls, dependent upon their nurture, now shrink, wizened. Our minds, formed and informed by their radiance, fall away. We are not so much maddened as reduced to the unutterable ignorance of dark, cold caves. And when great souls die, after a period, peace blooms, slowly and always, irregularly. Spaces fill with a kind of soothing electric vibration. Our senses restored, never to be the same, whisper to us, they existed. We can be and be better, for they existed. Take a big deep breath in, filling up, and a big deep breath out. One hand to your heart space, and then the other, nodding your chin to your chest. Taking this time to understand what feelings are coming where. It takes courage, friends. It takes time, patience, strength. It's how we grow. It's how in humanity we move forward. Through love, through our moral codes, and keeping our persistence. I believe we can do anything, and I strongly believe if we listen to ourselves in that moment, we can live with peace, clarity, and living presently. Keeping your peace and how you react in each moment. Nod your chin to your chest. And as we conclude our meditation today, coming back into your physical self, thanking yourself for showing up, for creating this space, and for allowing yourself to relish in this present moment, giving yourself what you need to continue to grow. From my heart to yours, breathe and be. And slowly lift your chin, open your eyes. Thank you so much, Breathe family. Hope to catch you soon. Have a great rest of your day.